Hi, we're going to do a quick how-to video on starting the generator at Rainy Mountain Farms. So it's probably going to be sitting like it is now. The generator that's over behind the Mustang is hooked to run on propane. So you're going to uncover it. And, the propane's either going to be this little bottle or it's going to be one of these big ones in the corner. The basic steps are make sure the hose is hooked to the generator, turn the propane on, the valve at the top, just turn it counterclockwise. Then you're going to turn the generator switches on. You can see the battery switch has to be turned on. It'll light up like that. And then the next thing you're going to do is press this button right here to start it. And it'll automatically start by itself after that. We're going to go and look at the other switches before we make noise here. So I'll turn that off. So if you go in through the side of the garage, so these are the breaker boxes. The box on the right, we're not going to do anything with. The box on the left has a back feed in it for this orange cord. But once you get, this cord here is coming from the generator. This cord is coming from the generator. Once you get the generator running, all you have to do to get power in the house is flip these switches. You start from the left side, not going to matter. Right now they're down on line. Line means they're coming from the road. And you're just going to flip them up to be on generator. And so you just flip up, flip up, flip up, flip up, flip up, flip up. And then when it comes time to shut down, you just do the reverse. The first thing you're going to do is flip the switches back to line. And then we're going to turn the generator off. So let's see. After you switch those down, the house is up and going with everything except heat. And if you want to run the heater, this is super critical. You need to disconnect the left breaker box from the power supply out the road. You do that with the main switch down here. You flip it to off. And then this switch here that says AC and back feed, you switch it to on, and the power actually comes from the generator to this panel, and that will run the heat pump. And then when you're ready to shut down, it's just the opposite. You flip this switch off, that disconnects the generator from this panel, and turn this back on. Don't ever have these switches in this same position. Always make sure that this is off before you turn this one on. Otherwise you'll get a lot of sparks. Okay, so I'm going to stop there and pause. So the generator is going to be really noisy. Make sure that the muffler here is away from any heat sources, not pointing towards the wall or the car or anything else. And then to start it, the other thing I would say is the dogs are scared of the generator and Penny will go hide. So it's often better to see where Penny is before you start it, because she's going to be hiding over there or wherever she chooses. So probably put Penny back in the house before you start the generator. So turn the power on, the battery on. Make sure this other switch, where are we? Make sure this other switch is on, so both of them are on. Then just push this down and it turns green. And we might have a fuel issue. No. Let's try it again. Okay, so our problem there is I had the switch in the wrong place. The idle control goes off when you start it on propane. Battery goes on, then you hit the green switch. To kill it, turn off the battery and then just hold the start switch for 3 seconds and it'll shut down. Make sure you switch the switches before you kill the generator. Okay, good luck.